And then, so now section 2, though, was developed by staff here, by staff here, by staff here.
To encompass the idea that businesses who started illegally and got out ahead should not be on equal footing with the board in applying for a license. That businesses who started illegally and got out ahead should not be on equal footing with the board in applying for a license. That businesses who started illegally and got out ahead should not be on equal footing with the board in applying for a license. This section needs a lot of work. This section needs a lot of work. So I'm glad you're here. This section needs a lot of work. This section needs a lot of work. So I'm glad you're here. This section needs a lot of work. Designed to write for you to have some factors to consider when applicants come before you that don't have a felony conviction but have had something going on recently that if you put that person on equal footing with all other applicants, it might be detrimental to your regulatory scheme. If you put that person on equal footing with all other applicants, it might be detrimental to your regulatory scheme. If you put that person on equal footing with all other applicants, it might be detrimental to your regulatory scheme.
Will not establish issue of establishment to a person who operated a marijuana delivery service, marijuana club, or marijuana establishment illegally without a license within the 2 years before the effective date of this section, or has been found guilty of a criminal act violation of AS4, or AS1738, unless the board finds the person has diligently worked with the board to comply with all current laws relating to marijuana.
That is a rough draft attempt. Is a rough draft attempt to encompass the idea that businesses who started illegally and got out ahead should not be on equal footing with the board in applying for a license.
If I may just offer this thought, I'm a little uncomfortable that at any point in these regulations we would craft regulations that would be construed as targeted sanctions. How would be construed as targeted sanctions? How would be construed as targeted sanctions. However, I think it's totally within our scope and our responsibility to encourage folks that show local willingness and an ability to operate in a regulated environment, because ultimately that is our goal. Would that be a fair distinction to make?
It's fair. It's not designed to be a target. It's designed for the board to have a chance to consider acts other than prior felonies that could affect the person's appropriateness to work in a highly regulated environment.
Right.
To have a chance to consider acts other than prior felonies that could affect the person's appropriateness to work in a highly regulated environment.
Right.
To have a chance to consider acts other than prior felonies that could affect the person's appropriateness to work in a highly regulated environment.
Right.
And then, so now section 2, though, was developed by staff here, staff here, staff here,